Hello and welcome back to the next episode. Now, we have been defeating the alien armies to reduce their global strength. And we are going to hunt for more. As in the last episode, we looked around on the map, and so we are going for the Jakarta run. So going to take the Australian army out, probably the one in Hamburg here, or West Germany, and then we somehow have to deal with this triplet of armies here, which reinforce each other, which is therefore hard to beat. Also, this is dangerous, closely to the alien administration, therefore that might cause problems in regards to nukes, but let's see. Now, what else? The servants still don't do their projects for the faction, so no progress on that front. Therefore, I'm just going to take up, for deep space metallurgy to finally solve our metal income, hopefully, which will bring us to almost 200%, similar to the water bonus here. That will be quite useful. And everything else I'm just going to progress and invest into science. Therefore, I'm just going to skip ahead, because we can only wait for the Earth to fall, and that's not going great. Okay, quick update. So what has happened in between? We have been able to sneak and kill off the last remaining 8 whatever army of the aliens. Also Hamburg and everything else died here, which we where armies were, and we also took over Java or Jakarta here for our base of operations, so that we can jump back from India, and so when we kill off a navy and need to repair, which right now we are engaging again. Meanwhile, the deep metal mining whatever tech has finished. We have been picking other stuff here now, and also pushing global techs. So the plasma technology we had here is finished. And also, most importantly, we have upgraded our ships here all to the design Martian class battleships, so they are all upgraded now, and I'm also building new ones. So we have 6 new under construction here, and when they have finished, I'm going to send 6 of them to Earth to finally get a foothold in Leo again, and hopefully that helps a bit. Maybe we are also even sending 8, but I need to think about that. Meanwhile, we continue to take out these armies here, even though this is going to, of course, be a problem for the alien nation, but I don't really care. Yeah, cohesion is low. It's dropping, in fact, and yeah, it will implode if it continues like that. But as long as the servants are not doing the global techs in regards to projects, in regards to story, I don't really care. And right now, they're still doing nothing. I don't know if they bugged out or whatever. So maybe the alien nation has to fall to make them tech that again. I don't know, but I'm going to just beat down the alien administration now. And maybe there will be a second chance or another invasion at some point. Right now, it's just not happening, and I don't know why it's not happening. So I'm going to continue doing things that stabilize my run. Or at least my campaign. Okay, we found a problem, and I suspected as much already. The only person we cannot boost in loyalty, of course, is a traitor. He is a traitor for the academy, which is fine with me. And the reason why I suspected him to be a traitor is because I boosted relations with them. I made a lot of trade with them, so they are tolerant with me, and they continue to trade with me, even though nobody saw me. Like, so my agents were not known to them. Of course, right now some is known, but most of them were not known at some point, and especially not to the academy. So that explains it now.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
But now, back to the alien nation here, we can see the grand finale now of the last alien army here on India getting shut down. And I don't think a new one will spawn very soon, but that's not soon enough, and I'm going to retreat here back to Jakarta, heal up, and then probably kill the next one which is spawning. Meanwhile, the unrest is now at 5.3 for the alien nation already, still ticking up really, really good, and the unity is also dropping slowly. And meanwhile, they of course, well, it's not really in their favor right now. Of course, we could also, let's maybe finish the mission phase. What we could do is just pump unrest in them now and therefore make it disappear. But I'm not sure. Maybe let's have that fun. So let's see what the chances in fact are. So with our command 25 guy, it would be 5% only. That's not much. So with 32 investment, it would be 23% chance. Of course, that would also lead to our arrests and so on, and then our guys would get assassinated. So maybe not the best idea. Instead, what we of course could do is think about whether we maybe want to fight more on the Indian subcontinent here, therefore drop the population further down, maybe even split it out. And then the rest of the alien administration is in fact a lot less population and much easier to control. So we basically would chunk out 750 billion. Yeah, at least like 1.2 billion people if we free up India here. But I'm not 100% sure of that yet. So far I don't think anything has changed here in the investment of the servants. Nope, nothing has changed. They know Hydra language, know Hydra alien technology, and they also have diplomacy, but for some reason they are not doing the other projects here. And the no, not really, but fine. So the ships we are constructing are soon finishing up, so that's like 52 days from now, and then I might consider flying to Earth. So if we were to do this, let's see, if we were to go to Leo here, 19.6 kps, we only got 19. Wow, brilliant. So that's weird game. So we can't go to the 500 Leo orbit, but we can go to the ISS orbit and the Tiangong orbit. That's really weird. Why does it cost less? 32 weeks, 28 weeks. So is the orbit that different if we were to plan that? Ah, we don't see it on the map, I guess. Sad. Yeah, but basically we want to take over one station. Oh, I need marines. Forgot about it. I wanted to put marines on my battleships. Okay, so we maybe need to do the following. So we are going to take our ship classes here. The Mars Defense class is void now. Same for the Mars Invade class. We are going to take this one. Come on. And we're going to put a marine in here. It's a valid refit, that's good. Martian fleet. Earth fleet. 18.6 kps. Okay, so we lost a little bit of kps here. And so we could just go up here to 21 kps, save design. And with that we have our ship design, which we maybe want to take over. And then we upgrade like 6 or 7 or 9 ships to it. Ship construction. So yeah, we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ships. We could convert 6 ships at the same time. I'm probably going to do this, and then I'm going to send them to Earth. And afterwards build some more. Meanwhile, we are also saving up metal again for more MC. Because we have, of course, 18 MC in ships under construction, which are almost finished. But of course also we are down to 174 from HEPS because we lost one of our Venus station. Venus 2 is gone. Venus 16 almost died, but they for some reason didn't commit. So yeah, that's not too much that's left here. And in fact, I don't think we have anyone left with... Oh no, here are battle stations. So this one is still left. It's currently using the infrared phaser battery, coil gun battery, and the point defense. Interesting. Very interesting. What I'm considering to do for this is, in fact, that if I understand it correctly, we could research the... this one. The heavy green phaser batteries, which is a 4-slot hull mount one that would be then the main weapon of the battle stations. They have 850% range, 850 kilometers range, and pretty decent values in regards to damage, but I don't know. Maybe I want to do it, maybe I don't want to do it. Biggest problem we of course face is now that we can't improve loyalty on this guy here. This one also has 0. I don't think that's correct. Yeah, last known 18. Yeah, so we're fine. Also, what's quite interesting, I didn't see or find any mining recently. So no change on the mining department. We should still be at 199%. Yeah. I think I have 1 orc here in reserve. No, I used it already as well. There was like a 1% orc somewhere which I found, but 1% of course is nothing. Now, Olayton here is special because he has 199 XP, which we could, for example, use to boost him to 25 command if need be. Like with 1 or 2 orcs, so we could easily put him to a command guy when Earth falls, but I don't see that on the horizon any longer.
Ready.
And everything else, like this guy, he got his chief astronomer now, which means the other things here are no longer that important. And basically what we should do with the remaining XP that we got here is, for example, boost his security stats up, because security prevents him from dying, and security is quite good on all our agents by now. So the lowest one is here. Kishimoto was 17 because after the rework which we had to do on him, there's not that much left. Home nation, Japan, yeah, I don't care. So we, for example, could also boost security on him. There's also one more tech which we could do in regards to improving our agents. I think that's cyborgism or whatever it's called. Cyborging. 15k. But we would need to do mind and machine for that. And I don't think that mind and machine currently is worth it, because if we check it out, what does it open up? It opened up cyborging, it opened up the training simulation implants for new agents, and it opens Accelerando. And Accelerando leads to global empire and induced inflection points. Induced inflection points is nice if we want to invest 225 per operation, per mission. And global empire plus 100 control points is of course quite nice, but we don't need that right now. So that's why I'm not doing that right now, but we could at some point if we really need to do a little bit more of improvements. If you look at the tech tree itself, we are pretty far into it by now. Mostly the late game fusion stuff, which is still available here. And yeah. What I also tried to do in between was, of course, improving relations. So, for example, I gave the Humanity First some tech, so they're in conflict by us by now. And same with the Academy, which are in tolerance. The other ones I don't want to bother with. Exodus also got some techs for me. But it's quite expensive to get them to a better level because they all hate me because I'm leading. The change of structure on Earth in regards to control points might change that though. Now the servants are leading again, if I'm reading this correctly. No, I think I'm leading because I also have the unique projects of my faction done, mostly. Yeah, but for example, Protectorate with like 13 control points. Brilliant. Exodus is also weak. Academy is weak. Like everyone is weak except me and the servants. And I'm not sure if I can really change the balance here. Also, the initiative is failing with Europe because they are not stabilizing it. So this leads to civil war in the EU. So that's also a problem. As you can see here. Everything is pretty screwed up here. And if we continue beating down the alien nation, it will only get worse for them. But I'm tempted to do this right now to maybe provoke the servants into action again. Also, some armies of the Chinese died, but they rebuilt some stuff here again, so it was mostly alien nations that I was able to take out. And with that, I'm going to continue. Okay, as we can see here, the first nation to spawn from the alien administration is Yemen. So that got sparked out of it. Guerrilla wars already the unrest level here. Although they got a little bit of cohesion back from spawning Yemen. However, that's not going to last long though. And I do seriously consider to take out India here. But yeah, I think I will do it. Okay, we are in the middle of freeing India here, so we took 3 regions already. The 4th one is about to fall, and after that mission phase is finished, the Academy is trading us every turn now, and we just bribe them with 1 boost to make them like us. So now India is basically reformed here. We could still what do we want to do here? Do we just want to spoil it? I guess yes. So let's also just take Jaipur back here and then leave it like it is, and maybe someone will take it over. I don't know. I might consider even abandoning it here. But I also would be willing for the other faction just to try to take it out.
We are winning their hunting minds.
So after we remove the servant presence here, we can just let anyone else do what they want. Okay. Now also, we have rebuilt our fleet. I had to redo that ship design because for some reason I was too stupid to use the ship designer. Or no, not ship designer, but to use the ship construction refit button. I was apparently too stupid. I also made 5 new ships here. And now we have our fleet here. Romeo here. So let's just go fleet. We could send this now out to the Leo. 16.1. Oh no, it's cheaper. Okay, so orbits are better aligned now. Do we want to do 20 weeks? So April. Yeah. this will not change much. Let's in fact send these 8 ships there and then see what we can take over there. Perfect. They are on their way. And now we... Yeah, perfect. Someone is cracking down here already. Probably servants though. But let's see. Aliens, however, do not have any army right now.
Score 1 for the good
Which
guys.
of course is fine with me. There we go. And now let's... I think... and let's finish this mission phase. Let them get... Let's put them on a coast and then we can think about it, what we want to do. Okay. Now, there would be an option that we really force it now. So 8% here. Unrest is down to 3.8, so they are actively reducing it as much as they can. Cohesion is a little bit up again, but it's declining. Yeah, it's declining over time. So if we were to invest 32, it's a 37% chance of success already. We could free up Abuja and things like this. Yeah, might be worth it. Yeah, I think I'm going to free up a little bit more population before I start doing unrest here. Let's see if that already had an impact on the alien, on the servants here. No, not at all. They are still doing coil guns. Nice. Why are they not taking their projects? Come on, guys. Well, now I'm going to shrink the alien nation further a bit and then hopefully it just collapses. Okay, here we go. So we freed Nigeria and Biafra in Lagos here, which we are of course going to just spoil to make some cash. GDP is high here now. However, the unrest is going to go up quite heavily. Same here in India, the unrest is massive currently. And
Reporting in.
our Moke can't go there. We could yeah, we could remove Paranoid here. And then Moke in fact could target this one. 15%. That's not much. But we can still try it. Leighton has to go to ground because he's notified faction that's making me nervous. Ooh, the professor as well. So we should send him here. The other ones are fine.
I'm here.
They have about
Ready for my mission.
20% chance of increasing unrest. I'm going to take that now. And let's see what we can do. Just for fun. And Leighton here is going to join them soon. I'm just going to go to ground with him and then I'm going to invest all his XP into command to make him our 4th command guy. Okay, well. So, what has happened in between? A lot of frustration, in fact. I tried to increase the unrest here in the alien administration, only to notice that they were fighting back against it quite heavily as soon as I started raising it massively. So I decided to not continue that path as long as I don't have everyone on 25 admin command. So we still lack a little bit of it. Not much, but a little bit is still missing before they are maxed out. So we have like 2 at 25 and 2, I think 3 around 20. No, 1 is 13 still. So that's not enough right now to continue that. Instead I used my armies again and I reconquered the UK for the EU, which is under control of the initiative. Relatively the same can be said about India, which is struggling between initiative and servants. However, I do think that there are alien agents around and doing that. So that's also a problem. Now there has been a slightly good news here. They are at least doing coordinated resource support here, which is one of their faction projects. Of course, not the ones we look for, but at least something. And I do think that I'm going to continue and just take the alien nation out again. So there's been one army has spawned here, which I'm going to take out immediately now. So I'm going after Hamburg here. What else? My fleet has arrived, so the Earth fleet is in orbit now. And we can... bombarding. Yeah, we are not going to bombard right now. Instead, we are going to... yeah, we need to check out what is in orbit though. Stations, orbits. Ooh, we could take the ISS orbit, in fact, or the Tiangong orbit, in fact. Alternatively, we just take out one of the servant station, like Roosevelt here. It may almost elapse an orbital core. I don't care about orbital cores right now. What I want is... Ooh, we are lacking mission control, in fact. So they don't have any wing core. That's bad, of course. So Roosevelt Station. Yeah, let's not interfere here. Instead, let's just use our fleet. Go to the Tiangong orbit. 5.5 kps. Now we can't reach that. Okay, ISS orbit. Let's see if we can reach ISS orbit. 6.7k? Why? Okay, we are going to stay in the Earth orbit 1. It only has one dangerous cloud. That's fine with me. So I guess we are going to do what? Come on, Earth. Ah, there we go. Ring station, low Earth orbit, 60 boost, 500 cash. Easy peasy. So we are going to call this, of course, Earth Outpost. What else is in Earth orbit though? That might be an interesting question. So there are fleets. Damaged fleet like these ones here. We might want to just take them out, in fact. Yeah, in low Earth orbit, it's these fleets here. Let's take the 8721 because it can't escape. 8721. There we go. 5 kps. It's unlikely to escape pursuit. Yes, transfer. Now what do we want to do with our Earth station there? Of course we need something to repair our ships with. So a spaceworks is necessary. We do have the necessary metal, so let's put it here. Now we can check here. The solar farm is producing 125. Okay, no, that's not worth it. So we are going with fusion reactor, of course. And we're only going with one spaceworks for the moment. We could just do a supply depot there. Space dock. Supply depot here. Place for our ships to take on propellant, munitions and supplies. 30 days. So we could also just do the space dock instead. $30 as well. Of course, we need energy. 12th of October, 15th of May. Okay, the fusion reactor farm is going to take quite a long time. So could do a Oh, the Reconquer is only finishing at July, okay. So earlier than that we cannot refuel, apparently. Interesting. It's fine. And this matter we can... Let's build like one solar collector here. Oh, not really worth it. Can we do just a tier 2 fusion reactor here? Yeah, 90 days, that's fine. So this one will finish 14th of July, same. Perfect. So that's our starting setup for the moment, and when we can keep this one alive, we are going to build up on that. But that's not something for right now, because I want to be conservative on metal. And now let's just hunt that fleet down here on Earth orbit, which can't escape. There we go. Engage. I mean, that won't be really interesting, so... Full speed ahead here. I mean, they can't do much here. They even want to end with a fight already. It's a destroyer and a dreadnought. I don't think that they have plasmas, but we will see in a sec. And now our coils are shooting already. That's it. Easy peasy. And now the dreadnought as well. That's it. Good. Easy peasy. Come on, battle. Please close. Oh, come on. There we go. 1.5 exotics. That's good. I take it. And now we can just move our fleet into protection mode for our station, which was outpost here. We're just going to keep it there and until we can refuel, because when we can refuel, I'm going to hunt those fleets here, for which we do have to make some interceptions, but they are not hard to beat. That's like easy fleets here. Yeah, and here I'm going to make a cut and see you in the next episode, where we keep the alien nation down in the hopes that the aliens, or rather the servants, get active again, which they aren't. Fleets and ship construction. I wanted to check something. Yes, one thing. 58 combat power for the aliens, which is decent. And I do think they still have a lot of stuff docked up here. Yeah, there's even a mothership now. Pretty good. And also there were somewhere... Where are the invasion ships? Here. 3 assault carriers waiting on Quara. Maybe they will get moving again as soon as we have kicked out the alien nation. Ooh, 2 more here. And another 2. So 3, 5, 7 invasion ships waiting. So maybe we just kick it out and then they get moving again. Same for servants here. But leave a like and subscribe, and see you next time.